we need to have an honest and thorough conversation about Orlando Brown, because his no filter conversations are not cool. You know, it's one thing to speak truth about your experience at Disney, you know, talking about Raven Simone, speaking about being a child star. But when you start talking about other people's private lives, and then you pretty much go and say things that you said about Bow Wow, I don't care if he's speaking truth. What he said about Bow Wow was disrespectful to his manhood, and it needs to be straightened out. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Miss Little Clip. I'm coming to you live, straight out of NYC on this rainy, hot Monday afternoon. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell to receive future notices on uploads, commentaries, and lives. And also hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And today I'm going to be focusing on Orlando Brown, okay? Yes, he is a child star. He was on Family Matters. He was in some of our favorite television shows as a guest star, some of our favorite movies, particularly Major Payne. But he is most famously known for being on the iconic Disney Channel series, That's So Raven. Now, I actually liked Orlando Brown as a kid. You know, me and him are kind of in the same age range. Not totally, I'm a couple of years older than him. But Orlando Brown had, and I would say he had talent. He had a promising career, particularly when he was on the Disney Channel and being on That's So Raven. He actually wanted to cross over as a rapper and R&B singer, but he wasn't taken seriously because at that time he was still contractually obligated to play on That's So Raven, okay? And his character's name was Eddie, and he was lovable, likable, but he was very short. And I'm going to be honest with you, he didn't grow tall. And that's really one of the things that held him back. Just like his counterpart, Bow Wow. And it's really sad because both of these men had a promising career. And if they would have grown tall, they would still be a household name. Now, I mentioned Bow Wow because a week ago, Orlando Brown, who likes to pop up on everybody's podcast or internet shows, made a comment that I thought was really disgusting. And what he had said about Bow Wow was that Bow Wow had good Pussy. Okay? Yeah. Bow Wow had good Pussy. Not Bussy, but good Pussy. And it was disheartening to say the least. And it really, I was hurt when I heard it. And it was disgusting. It was vulgar. It was just so yuck. But Bow Wow did respond. And Bow Wow basically, you know, he kind of went in. But he went in a very classy, professional manner. And I'm going to read it to you. And it comes straight out of complex.com. Okay? That's an old type of website. So here it goes. It reads, Bow Wow reacts to Orlando Brown saying he has some bomb-ass pussy. Brown responds, Bow Wow and Orlando Brown are in the middle of a bizarre feud that started when the former That's So Raven star claimed in passing that the 35-year-old rapper had, in quotations, some bomb-ass pussy. The comments were made during Brown's interview with comedian Funny Marco, who asked if the actor had an issue with Bow Wow. I ain't got a problem with Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow got some bomb-ass pussy, Brown said before munching on a candy bar. Damn, things now blowing up. The internet had a lot to say on the matter, and the chatter ultimately caught the attention of Chad Moss himself, who at first paid the comments no mind. Since when legends got to speak on fuckery? Bow Wow tweeted out in a series of since-deleted tweets. I'm filming my new TV show as we speak and preparing for a sold-out show at the O2 Arena for the Millennium Tour in London. I'm a 35-year-old father. I don't play them type of games. You do know this Bow you talking to, right? I'm a boy, Damon. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, I know what he means. He's a man. Okay, so Bow Wow then decided to check out the clip in question before continuing. Dog, I'm just now seeing it, hero. I've been wrapped up with work. I be chilling, off the grind, not all on the net. Then I'll look up and be trending. They know who names they gotta say to go viral for 24 hours. Ha ha ha. Shit be crazy. Tweaked out. But you know, dude really need help. Know what I'm saying? That's why we ain't tripping on him. Nobody taking him serious. It's sad because he had potential to be great. It's sad. Them drugs. And I agree with that. Brown doubled down on his comments in a video he posted on Thursday. We should really, really address the fact that you got bomb pussy, Brown stated. You got to tell people the truth. Bow Wow. Tell people the truth, bro. If you got bomb pussy, you got to embrace that pussy. I can't believe I'm saying this. I never even say this word. I just want to make this clear. I don't even talk like this in real life. But I'm going to continue this because I'm going to go in really deep. Bow Wow was surprisingly not the first person to be the target of Brown's sexualized trolling. The 34-year-old actor previously claimed in 2021 that Nick Cannon performed oral sex on him. Comments that also caused Cannon to respond in a lengthy statement. First off, let me say I'm praying for the young brother Orlando. Even though I don't really know him personally, I have always loved and enjoyed his talent and have been a fan of his past work, Cannon wrote. But this is another crucial example of when we allow our young artists to be prematurely exposed by this demonic business and left out to fend for himself. We need better support systems for our youth and take care of our own. Orlando Brown's latest antics also come after he announced his newfound sobriety last fall. He had enrolled in a 6-month recovery program at Rise Church in Abilene, Texas, and deemed the experience life-changing. I can tell you that I'm okay. I'm alive, he said in an interview with the Christian Post. I was in an unsafe position and it has been shaky, but at the end of the day, all I can tell you is I'm okay and I'm graduating and I will be getting married. And you still need help, Orlando Brown. You need psychotherapeutic help because what you're doing out there in the streets can get you hurt, can get your wife hurt, can get your whole family hurt. First of all, let me explain something to everyone who's listening right now. Just because somebody exposes people in the business doesn't mean that they're telling the whole truth and that their word is bond, okay? This kid or grown man who it was a child star has not adjusted to be in a man. That's the problem. He never made a full transition to being a man. And he's jealous of the Nick Cannons. He's jealous of the Will Smiths. He's jealous because they were able to go from being teen acts to being, still in their youth, to being adults and being taken very serious for their craft. All right? regardless of what happened in between, they did not go out like suckers because of drugs and make a fool out of themselves, okay? Now, I know a lot of people will get upset with me because a lot of people feel that Orlando Brown speaks a lot of truth, exposing things like people claim that he's talking about the cloning, Raven being a clone, or what goes on in Hollywood, this and that. Here's my thing. How is that going to help our people get out of poverty? How is that going to help our people dealing with sickness? How is that going to help educate our children? Okay? We got to be practical people, all right? What he's saying is just gaining cool points to trend. He's throwing people down through social media. He's verbally assaulting them, in my opinion. And to say about Bow Wow, what would have been his competition if he would have been accepted into the R&B rap market, he basically didn't pop off, because when he was coming out with his debut album, which to my understanding with research, it got shelved, Chris Brown exploded that same year. So nobody was paying attention to him. He was on 106 in Park. He was doing all the promos. Nobody cared because they saw him as a Disney kid. So he hates that label is still stuck with him. And Disney won't hire him because of the drugs. Now, here's the thing with Bow Wow. Bow Wow performs all over the world. Bow Wow still makes money, okay? Now, he doesn't make the millions he made. This is a kid who at one time had his own private jet, okay? This is a kid who headlined Madison Square Garden. This is a person who, when he was a kid, had multi-million-dollar endorsement deals, okay? So it's not a laughing matter when someone says, oh, you got some bomb-ass pussy, you need to embrace it. No, that's an insult. Because the only reason why he's doing that to him is because he's not hot anymore. And the only reason why he's not hot is because he didn't grow. Bow Wow still has talent. Bow Wow still can rap. But because he didn't grow tall, he still has the height of kind of the same height he was when he was in his prime. So people still see him as a teen, as a kid. And that's sad. But here's the thing. At least Bow Wow was there. He was at the top. He had number ones. You had a hit show that little kids were watching and, preteens, but you was never that, because when the show went off, you went straight to drugs and claimed that you got abducted by aliens. And then you was hanging out with Rome, Raspy's brother, and you was up with that whole TUG thing. And if you sign with TUG, that's a wrap. Just as Janae Aiko, she got out of that contract and look, she got a career. So my point taken is this. We have to stop putting people on a pedestal because they say things that we like to hear. Knowing that these people have issues. Knowing that these people need help. You're doing a disservice to them. You're basically also exploiting their pain and their trauma and their sickness, because Orlando Brown has pain, trauma, sickness, and he needs help. He needs to be healed. Going to a church, 6-month training program to basically, go for recovery. You don't go to recovery in a church. That's extra help, but you still have to go to a drug recovery program with certified drug and alcoholic counselors. Okay? And really, you also need to see a psychiatrist. Okay? You need to see a therapist. You need to see a psychologist. And you also need to see a social worker, a mental health counselor. You need to see all those people. Yes, it's great that you went to church, Orlando, but just that by itself, no. That's faith. But you need more than that, because you have a pathology that has to be medically cured. Okay? Not, dealing with faith and, just that by itself. Because that's why you're slipping again. So hopefully he gets this message. Hopefully the West Coast people from who are members of my channel, subscribers, I hope y'all hear it. Because I'm sure some of y'all from LA, Inglewood, Watts, Compton, who subscribe to my channel, I'm sure y'all know Orlando Brown. Hopefully this message get out there. And I don't care who likes it or who dislikes it. I don't care. Truth is the truth. Get that man some help. And have him stop talking about all the stuff that's going on. And I'm going to say this. I'm not saying that what happened to Nick Cannon, that whole thing, I'm not saying that never happened. Okay? Because Kel Mitchell's ex-wife is spilling a whole lot of tea about the alleged sexcapade that her ex-husband and Nick Cannon had. So it may have been some truth to what Orlando was saying, but still, it doesn't excuse the fact that he's a train wreck that has been riding endlessly without any stops, except for one, since 2016. Okay? He is in his mid-30s, and he has his child. He has to stop this. Because people are tired of it, and he's going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and somebody will hurt him if he doesn't stop. And that's my conclusion of this commentary. And thank you so much for listening. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the notification bell. Please hit the like button, comment, share, and most of all, please subscribe to my channel. We are 3,000 strong. And my 5th year anniversary is approaching. And I have a couple of uploads I'm going to do this week. I'm also going to do 2 lives. But I'm also going to do more reviews of my favorite reality shows and favorite scripted television series. Okay? So you're going to see bundles of those reviews popping up this week. So stay tuned and take care. And if you're in the New York area, stay dry because it is raining like crazy today and most of this week. All right? Take care.